Hey traders, welcome back to the FX YouTube channel. Hope everyone is having a good day. As I was thinking, EU came down, it tested lower demand. Let's see what it wants to do next. Let's get into the charts. Going straight to DXY. As you can see, it's been pushing up ever since Frankfurt opened. Had a pullback and pushed even higher. As of right now, it's testing the extreme of supply. It's taking a lot of buy-side liquidity. So what's next? For the bullish scenario, I could see DXY coming down to one of the demand zones, reacting, pulling away, and then giving a pullback, and then after that pushing up, attacking the highs. For the bearish scenario, after taking all this buy-side liquidity, it could pull back for a larger pullback to test the bottom of the range, the lower demand zones, and honestly, this scenario wouldn't surprise me at all. And in addition to that, I wouldn't be surprised if we also broke the lows and continued to the downside. As for EU, so since Frankfurt opened, we've been more or less pushing down to the downside. Price came all the way down to the lower demand. There were a couple short entries if you were on the charts and watching closely. So first you had this lower demand here that was created, a flip zone that was created, and a break of the lows, and then the pullback back into supply. I actually took an entry here. Price broke down lower but came back one more time and it took me out. I didn't re-enter, and then after that melted down. And then as you can see here, there was a lower demand zone. This was, I believe, just a 1 minute refined demand zone that price tapped into, reacted off of, created another flip zone here. And as you can see, price pushed away from it, broke the demand, and then had an aggressive pullback back into the flip zone. You could have entered a short here because after that it just melted to the downside until hitting the lower demand. And currently I'm in a long. After the tap of this lower demand zone, there was a 1 minute last point of supply that failed. On the pullback I entered, and after that price pushed up. It's currently struggling at this demand. I'm expecting this this supply. I'm expecting this supply to fail and price to come back up to probably one of the supply zones in the mid-range at the very least. But if it does break this supply zone, that's technically a 15-minute chalk. So what's next? For now, EU is pulling back, so it's pushing to the upside. For the bearish scenario, I could see EU pulling back to one of these supply zones, and thereafter reacting and then reversing and starting to attack the lows. For the bearish scenario, I could see EU also coming up to the upper supply zones, the upper side of the range. As we're in extreme discount, this scenario would not surprise me at all. It would also not surprise me if we broke this range and had continuation to the upside. But for now, my bias is to see EU come down lower. But as I said, we are in extreme discount, and I wouldn't be surprised if EU started to push up from here. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on price action for New York session. Drop a comment below. And if you found value in this video, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to ensure you don't miss any future videos. See you guys tomorrow for London, and good luck trading today. Peace.